What if Deku had creation, part 5. Now, I'm sorry if there's any creaking in the background, as it's very windy where I am right now, so my house is pretty much creaking. And please go to the community tab once this video is over and vote on what if I should choose. The 5 choices are: what if Goku went to UA? What if Asta had light magic? What if Deku has all for one? What if Deku could use 100% of one for all? And what if Goku was born with Ultra Instinct? Now, back to the video. Deku just beat Bakugo in the UA Sports Festival. Bakugo had to get chained down because he wanted a better fight on his longtime best friend, Deku. He wanted to beat him, but he got cut short by Deku's stronger green sparkling explosion. So Deku goes up there as everyone's cheering basically as this supposedly disabled kid just beat some of the strongest students in UA. As they're cheering, All Might puts the medal on Izuku, as Izuku grabs his shoulder and looks like he's in pain. He says, "Ha!" as a new arm comes out, as everyone's just looking at him like, "Oh, what the hell? What did he just do?" As Bakugo turns and he's like, "What? Izuku, I never knew you could regenerate an arm." As Deku just walks back as everyone surrounds him and he's like, "Why'd you do that? You worried us." As Deku just sees Momo with her hair covering her eyes, as he's like, "Momo, what's wrong?" So Momo rushes over to him and just slaps him across the room. She's like, "Don't worry me like that, Izuku. I was scared, okay?" As Izuku's just like, "Okay, sorry." As Izuku just feels chills, she's like, "So this is why you never mess with a woman. So this is why Goku never messes with Chi-Chi and Dragon Ball Z." Oh. Well, I guess I gotta run. As Deku starts running away to have Momo chase him. As Deku comes up with a plan that some of you may not like. Deku starts running around aimlessly until he runs into a house, a random one supposedly, and shuts the door. Momo follows in and opens the door as Deku was behind the door, shuts it and locks it, as he's like, "Oh, hello, Momo." And it's not what you guys think. He's not gonna do what most of you guys might think. I'm not that bad. I don't think that bad stuff. But Deku basically "Oh, hi, Momo. I didn't see you there. Looks like you're in my house now." As she's like, "Wait, I'm in your house? What? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. No, and I didn't ask permission. Please forgive me." She's on 2 knees begging. Suzuki's just standing there and he's like, "Oh, the all-powerful Momo is asking for my permission. Oh, I'm so happy." Deku's like, "So, we both have similar quirks, right?" Momo just "Yeah, why?" Deku's thinking for something. As soon as he says this, she basically just goes blank. Deku says, "Wait, so can you create anything?" She just looks at him and she's like, "Yeah, why?" Deku just smiles at her, and that's when Momo's just like, whoa. Deku's like, "Hey, you want to go on a date?" She's like, "Where'd that come from? Hold up." So that happened, and now once they get back to UA, Deku tells All Might, or Deku walks into the class as Aizawa says, "Alright, class. Today we're going to be choosing which internship you want to go to. There are So the options that people chose you, and I'm kind of sad about this one. Deku, or Izuku, you got none, supposedly because of your disability. And everyone was kind of freaked out how you just, like, yelled and an arm just popped out of your shoulder, like, oh cool, I got an arm back. So, he tells them that Deku's gonna have to go to Gran Torino's place, which is just because Gran Torino was the only one who actually invited him. So once Deku gets there, Gran Torino's like, so you're the kid who's supposedly stronger than All Might, huh? Well, try and catch me. So Gran Torino just starts bouncing around. Deku just looks all over the place, and he's like, dang it, I can't see him. I have an idea. As he creates a Sharingan quirk, as he basically sees the movements and dodges one of Gran Torino's attacks and catches his leg, just twirls him around and throws him into a fridge. He's like, damn it, I didn't mean for you to go that far. Now I have to buy a new fridge. Zuki's just eyeing and he's smiling as he's like, maybe you shouldn't have charged me like that, huh, old man? So Gran Torino stands up and he's like, what'd you call me? As he charges right back Deku to dodge and then punch Gran Torino right into the ground. As soon as Deku does this, he falls on one knee as he shakily puts his hands up to his eyes to feel blood, and he's like, I forgot the Sharingan's drawback. First couple times you use it too much and you start bleeding from your eyes. Dang it. As Deku has major pain in his eyes, he just says, alright, are we going out for patrol or what? So Gran Torino is just like, oh, so you're a feisty one, huh? Well, I guess we'll go out on patrol. Doesn't really matter though. It's not like we'll see anything. So they start going out on patrol and doing everything. About midway through the week, Deku hears that Ida's brother got attacked by the hero killer Stain. Feeling bad for this, but thinking not much of it, he continues to do patrols until a Nomu crashes into a bus sort of thing, or monorail. Yeah. Gran Torino tells Deku not to use his quirk. Deku's just like, okay. As he just runs off, just not caring. I mean, he ends up seeing Stain in an alley with Ida. That's when Deku gets the idea, don't use your quirk. All I have to do is just use Todoroki's quirk or something like that. Technically, it won't be my quirk. He's like, yeah, that will work. Alright. As Deku charges right in at Stain, using ice along the floor as he sends a torrent of fire right at the hero killer. So the hero killer dodges it and jumps over it and tries to slash Deku. Deku just lifts up his hands and throws the fire back around him, creating a spherical object around him and Ida. As Deku's like, Ida, what the heck? You shouldn't have gone for revenge. You knew the hero killer was going to kill you. There was no way you could have killed him. There's no way you even could have beat him in the first place. So I don't know why you're even here. You're always talking about what a true hero is supposed to be, and yet you come after revenge? Come on, Ida, I thought you were better than this. Deku goes back to fighting Stain as Deku puts both of his hands together and then turns them over so the back of his hands are together and just swipes behind him, sending massive glaciers of ice circling around the dome as the hero killer jumps back and just keeps slashing the ice until all of it breaks. It's when Deku sees an opening, jumps off the wall, and tackles the hero killer, which makes him fall to the ground, sliding his weapons away. Deku just looks at him as he's like, ends hero killer. Deku puts flame into his fire over his fist as he continually punches the hero killer over and over again until the hero killer is knocked out. Deku ties him up as he tells Ida, or asks Ida, if he can still move. Ida says yes, he can move, as he goes over and calls the police. They come over and take the hero killer away as a Nomu swoops down and grabs Izuku. Izuku covers himself in fire, burning the Nomu to death, incinerating him. As they take what was left of the Nomu's body to a lab and the hero killer to a jail cell or interrogation room, Deku gets also interrogating, asking what happened. Deku says he found Ida here trapped or just in an alleyway with the hero killer about to kill him. Deku obviously goes to visit Ida, and that's when the police chief arrives. And he's like, we're not going to be able to give you credit to you, Izuku, for beating the hero killer, as you used your quirk during battle, or whatever. As Deku is just like, no, I didn't. It's like, but you clearly used fire and ice to beat him. So Deku's like, yeah, my quirk is not fire and ice. You see, I used somebody else's quirk. My quirk's not a copy quirk. I just used somebody else's quirk to me. So I never did anything wrong. The police chief is just looking at him, and he's like, I guess you're right. I guess we can give you credit if you want. I don't really know. But okay. As he walks away, Deku obviously is just like, alright, that was pretty easy. At least I don't have to deal with anything bad happening, as he starts walking down the sidewalk going back to his house. Until a group of kids runs up to him and says, hey, you're the kid that beat the hero killer, right? And Izuku's just like, yeah, why? They're like, can we please have your autograph? Deku just looks at him and he's like, sure. I don't really know, I guess. As Deku just pulls out a piece of paper and signs it and leaves. Once they get back, Aizawa announces that they will be doing the final exam in 2 weeks. Deku realizes that he still needs some more practice using both of his arms, as he didn't have practice for this. And that 1 week was okay, but he still can be much stronger if he uses both of his arms to his fullest advantage, like he did during the USJ, as the creature was supposed to kill All Might. So if he uses his arms correctly, he should be able to beat All Might, as he learned that he's probably going to end up getting assigned to fight him, as Deku's pretty smart. He can outsmart many people, maybe even Nezu, but I'm not really sure. I don't really want to give him too much power, as if he was smarter than Nezu, imagine a Nezu as strong as All Might. That would just be crazy. If Nezu was as strong as All Might, or if Nezu had All for One, he'd be unstoppable. He could destroy anything with the smarts he has. So once that 2 weeks are up, Deku goes back and finds out that he was right, and he's going to have to face All Might. And that's where I'm going to leave it off, guys. I'm going to do that next time. I don't want to make this video too long. It's already somewhat boring, as I did not think this video out too well like I usually do. Had to get it out quickly. Sorry for that, but I hope you guys did enjoy. See ya, guys. Bye.